Hello and welcome to the Official Watches YouTube channel. Here at Jardin du Mayfair, heaven on earth for the watch enthusiast. I am sick with excitement today. I'm not even going to try and hide it. This is the brand new, world's first. It's the AP ceramic with the rose. It's absolutely criminal. I really want to get into it, but before we do, please do hit that subscribe button. Up to 72% of you aren't subscribed. Just hit that button. It would mean the world to me, and I will keep bringing you world first pieces. New for 2024, this is AP's fresh new take on the venerable Royal Oak double balance wheel Openworked. And as well as being hot, it's also very legible thanks to a few tweaks to an already successful recipe. This one is reference 15416CE, which is a full black ceramic piece with a pink gold dial and dark rhodium indices and handset. And it's very, very impressive indeed. It's a limited edition of 150 pieces and shares the same specs as the rest of the crew. 41mm with a cuff-friendly height of 9.9mm, has a water resistance of 50 meters and the same brutal geometry of the Royal Oak that we all know and love. I am still always surprised by ceramic Royal Oaks when I pick them up. My brain hasn't adapted yet and still expects some reassuring heft of the metal counterparts. But you don't get it when you pick this thing up. It is lightweight and can register as a little strange initially when you're used to steel, but combined with the effortless drape of the integrated bracelet that we all know and love, it's super comfortable on the wrist. Something to remember here is that weight does not always equate to strength, and the ceramics used in watchmaking are genuinely tough as nails and extremely difficult to scratch or ding. Equally, ceramic won't lose material over time, so a ceramic Royal Oak will look exactly the same 20 years down the line, which is a relief given that over-polishing is the scourge of watch collecting. AP ceramic is a blend of zirconium oxide and yttrium oxide, a stabilizing agent which has been sintered. Sintered is where they're superheated to 1400 degrees, which in a short version turns combined ceramic powders into a solid state ready for some hardcore milling, brushing and polishing, which we know AP do very well. When Francois Henri Benhamia took over the helm of Audemars Piguet in 2012, the brand was already manufacturing ceramic cases and bezels for their Royal Oak offshore range. He was noted as saying, "I imagined a ceramic bracelet because I thought it would be ideal. The answer I got was that it was going to be impossible. It's too complicated. It would take forever. Listen, I'm only 48 years old, so we have all the time to get it done. It's going to be unbelievable." And he was right, because it is unbelievable. The complexities of the bracelet, and the case for that matter, are with its micrometer perfect angular shape, and it's absolutely phenomenal. The brushed surfaces, which are evenly lined with mirror polish, take 30 hours to hand finish in ceramic. The same bracelet in metal takes around 5 hours, so that'll give you an idea of how much work goes into just one of these watches. Ceramic is a nightmare to work with, but AP do it extremely well. The regular production double balance wheel Openworks feature NAC treated skeleton dials, which are a dark anthracite colour with contrasting pink gold hands. This limited edition flips that around so that the Openworked movement is finished in pink gold and the hands and markers are black rhodium, as well as creating a fantastic contrast between black ceramic and a lighter dial and bezel. The switch around really does enhance readability as the dark hands are easily picked out from the dial. I also absolutely love the screws matching in the bezel. I think that's such a cool feature. The pink gold treatment picks out some nice contrasts with both the ceramic case and the steel elements of the movement. It also makes the Openwork much easier to really get a good look at, as you can easily pick out the finer details, of which there are so many to choose from. The dial finishing is all done by hand, as you would expect, and features a mix of grained brushwork, high polished bevels, some fantastic and complex anglage, and a drop of pearlage to boot. This really is a nothing spared dial, and it is phenomenal. I hope that AP continue with their paler skeleton dials, as the difference when inspecting it, and I do say, I mean expecting it, I've been slavishly gawping at it all morning, it's quite literally night and day. The movement is Audemars in-house caliber 3132, which is a 35 dual automatic open-worked movement, which has a second balance wheel and spring that increases mass and inertia to offer more stability and precision. It's a technical way of saying more accurate timekeeping. Power reserve is approximately 45 hours, so it's not going to make it through a weekend on the nightstand. Make no mistake, guys, this is a distinctly fresh interpretation of the Openworked. I love the contrast between the black and the pink gold, and I find it incredibly easier to read. Its architecture, exclusivity, and complexity is a right looker to boot. This for me is a home run from AP, but I'd love to know what your thoughts are. So please do let me know in the comments. Also, just to get to the meat and potatoes, this is priced at $275,000. It's the only one I've seen. It's a world's first, and I think it's an extremely special watch.